Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome to Agrarian Skies 2 with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day. As always, we're embarking on a brand new journey up in the sky. Once again, it's been a long time since we played Agrarian Skies 1, and I think Agrarian Skies 2 has been long coming, and we're ready for it now. I've spent a little bit of time just waiting for this pack to kind of get a little bit better, you know? Not better as in like it was bad, but like better as in a little bit more refined. Now, I think it's in a beta still, but when I first checked it out, it was alpha and it didn't have quests or anything, so I thought, you know, I'm going to give it a few months, and then we'll check it out again. And it looks pretty good right now. So this is where we start. You get lots of different types of islands that you can play on, but the first I went with Morvy's Cottage, because I think that was a nice one. You know, I think it sounded pretty nice. And we start with all these little bits and bobs. We've got all of our saplings, got all this stuff, and we have a guide to life in the void, as well as our regular quest book, which we should be able to. Oh no, I need to do the thing. HQM. Which one is it? HQM Quest. Let's do that. Boom. Alright. Have we got 2 books now? Yeah, we have. That one can go. Cool beans. And we got loads of quests that we need to do in here, as well as some stuff. Let me read to you. You've reached this region either by being assigned to it by your overlords, or by completing a previous region's rebuilding. There's still a lot to be done to repair the destruction of the old world. Whatever your reason for being here, the Jaded One, the Cute One, and the All-Knowing One are happy you are here to take up the task of rebuilding our poor world. The 3 overlords will be joined in guiding you by other meddling watchers. Some will help you, some just want to see you fail. Choose wisely what advice you follow. Not all paths have the best of outcomes. The first step on your path: punch tree, get wood, avoid dragons. Dragons? I didn't sign up for dragons. So we've got learning to skyblock and sky farm, as well as mob hunter, mystical blood, bees and trees, and applied energistics. Apparently this has absolutely tons of quests now, so I'm pretty excited to get my, get deep in it, as well as a guide to life in the void. I'm pretty sure this goes through all of the mods and things that you're going to be learning. So pipes and conduits, pack info, all of that fun stuff. Hopefully we probably won't need that, but you know, it's handy if we do decide to have a play with it. And we start with all the bare necessities. So we have ourselves our trees, we have ourselves a little bit of food, as well as some dirt and stuff, which is nice. And this is going to be home for the next, I don't know how long we're going to be here for, but for now it's going to be home. I wonder if the speed pad's still there, because I remember someone saying it was put back in just for lols. Yes, it is. Praise it now. Praise the almighty road god. I'm not standing on it. I've fallen for that before. It isn't happening. So, we need to get the bed, we need to do the basics. We need to plant the trees. We need to grow the things. I'm going to go with spruce, purely because spruce is the best type of tree. I don't know if you disagree with me, but, that's just tough, because I'm right and you're wrong. I'm big, you're small. And all that stuff. So we're going to cut down this here tree. We're going to make ourselves a little crafting table. This is probably going to do some quests as well while we're doing this, and then we'll make ourselves a crook. I'm pretty sure this is going to start exactly the same as the original Agrarian Skies, so we'll make all of this first. Did I actually get that last piece of wood? I better have. Otherwise we'll get a little bit of this. If you're wondering why there's a flower on my head, that's because it comes from Britannia. I'm on the cool persons list in Britannia, so I get a little flower. You don't. Alright, let's place this guy down, and let's see if we can make a bone crook. No. Is that a thing in this pack? Does it exist? It does. Have I made it wrong? Oh, it needs bones. Oh, that would be the, the deciding factor right there. But we can make a regular one. So let's get some sticks. And we'll make ourselves a couple of crooks, because we're going to need them to be able to get ourselves some wormage, as well as an increased rate of getting ourselves saplings, which is going to be very important. Now, I haven't played with Ex Nihilo since Agrarian Skies 1, so if I get anything wrong, it's because my knowledge is outdated. You used to be able to get worms and such from these, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them this time, so we'll just have to wait and see. So we'll grab that. Let's also get ourselves a hatchet, because we always are going to need a hatchet, aren't we? So we'll grab one of those, get a little bit more wood in there. Lovely. And we'll get a hatchet. Probably not going to need anything else just yet. Let's put all of this inside here. And nice. It's all going to be mine, I think. Oh, no. I just realized we can't do that, can we? Because we need... Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I got this. Let's do this. And this is probably just going to break instantly. Or not mine anything at all. Yeah, that's going to be it, isn't it? We'll cut this one down. And then we'll make ourselves some tinker stuff. Because I think we're going to need tinkers. I think that's the reason why we've got the flint. So that we can make ourselves some tinker's tools. Because I believe flint is the bare minimum of tinkery constructing that we can do. And once we've cut this guy down, we'll have a little read of the book to see the quest, because we might have already completed one doing that. Was that a worm? Yeah, we got ourselves a silkworm. This is where it all begins right here. Cutting down the trees, breaking all the things. So it's a time. It's a glorious time. Alright, let's have a look. So, learn to skyblock. So first things first, first steps. The first step in questing is to understand how to turn in quests. Quests are handled either through the quest book or through the quest delivery system. Or quest block, yeah. First things first, oak wood planks. Task where the player has to, if we manual submit, that will do that for us. Lovely jubbly. And it allows us to claim a reward. Are we going to want a pan of misfortune or a pick of tears? I'm going to go with a pick of tears. Folk of a much. So that's going to do that for us. There was actually other quests there. Let's have a look what they were. Oh, it was just to get planks and wood and stuff. Alright, that's fine. So, getting equipped. We're going to need some tinker's stuff. To get started, you will need to prepare various crafting blocks and some basic tools. These tools must be made of oak wood. Oh, alright then. Maybe I'm not allowed to use that one then. That sucks. Alright. We'll do oak wood then, just to make you happy. And we're gonna do this as well, because being mega lazy and all that. Alright. We've done some wooding, which is great. I got a giant tree. I don't know, you know, sometimes you... Oh, bad guys are spawning. Sometimes you get giant trees. I really don't want a giant tree, but it did anyway. So, you know, I tried to make the most of what I've got. Now, it is getting night time, and I'm not too sure if we're going to have bad guys actually spawning on here. I don't think they can spawn around me, just because, you know, certain mobs can't spawn too close to a player. But I think they might spawn up there. So we're just going to be on our guard. And if anyone comes in, I'll quickly place a block there. We should be fine, though. So, we're going to want to make ourselves some Tinker's Construct majiggies. First things first, let's grab ourselves a couple of these. So, we need some sticks. And I need to try and remember the recipe for this now. So, we want to get ourselves some of these. Lovely jubbly. And first things first, we'll make ourselves a stencil table. Nice. Then we'll make ourselves, and we have to make it out of oak wood, don't we? So we'll do that. We'll make ourselves a part builder. Nice. And we will also make ourselves, let's get a crafting table. And we'll make a tool station. Lovely. While we're here, we might as well also make ourselves a pattern chest. And that should be all of them, as well as a load of books. Nice. I just heard a scallywag fall. I'm not wrong. They are there. Waiting to eat my face. Alright, that's fine. We'll just put a block there for now. Alright, so, now that we've got these bits, we should be able to make our tools, our beginning tools. And let's make sure that we've done all the quests as well. Yeah, we've got all those. Oh, we just need to make a crafting station. Well, that's easy. We just need another crafting table. So let's grab one of those, put it back in, and crafting station. Nice! Alright, so that gives us all of those bits. And then we have to make ourselves a tool. We have to make a flint axe. There's a guy out there, isn't there? Yes, there is. Alright, this is, it's time to turn down the hostile creatures. Good times. Alright, so, now we've got these, let's place them all down. And we shall begin crafting some tools. So we're going to want our stencil table. Let's put down our pan chest. Then we're going to want our part builder and our tool station. Nice. And we've got a crafting station. You know what? We might as well place that here as well. So we've got a nice line of Tinker's toolage ready to go. And you can just chill out over there. Oh my god, he's on the windowsill. He's on the windowsill. Alright, so we're going to want to make ourselves some patterns to begin with, which means we're going to need to get ourselves some more of these. So we'll get a little bit We're going to need some more wood, actually, aren't we? So let's get some more wood. And we'll make ourselves our first patterns. And it wanted us to make a hatchet head, didn't we? So we're going to want one of these. And this should allow us to make a flint axe head. Nice! Let's have a look inside our quest. That should do that for us. Yes, it gives us 4 aluminium ore, as well as a milk bottle and some eggs. What's going to be more useful for us? Milk bottle or eggs? I get into that whenever I do Agrarian Skies, and I get given any type of reward. I always have to look to see what I can do with it. Because is it going to be worth taking the milk, or is it going to be worth taking something else? You know, with the milk, we can make all sorts of lovely stuff from Pam's, in case we're feeling a little bit peckish. We can also make covers and things. I don't know. Probably eggs, actually. You know, I could be lucky and get a chicken. It's very, very much not going to happen, but it could be good if I do manage to get one. As well as the aluminium ore is always nice. So there is that, and this now leads us on to all of these. And I think we're going to have to get into agricraft as well to be able to make our stuff. So how, thank you very much, hoes do not work in this realm, as you may have already found out. Just tilling the ground is not enough to grow crops. The land is tired, and crops need love and support if they are going to fight off weeds and reward your care with bushels of produce. Right-click with crop sticks on any tilled land, sand, mycelium, or whatever is needed to grow the crop you are trying to farm. Once the crop stick are placed, you can plant seeds, assuming all other requirements, light, water, nearby blocks, etc. are met. Well, it's pretty much exactly the same as regrowth, so we'll be growing our stuff that way. Well, it's a fresh day. I let the zombies burn away, which is nice. I got myself some rotten flesh and a zombie brain, though. Pretty successful, I may say. And we have ourselves some crop sticks, which is nice. So I made some of these, and I'm going to put together my axe and things as well, so we can start doing that. We're probably also going to want to get ourselves a hoe, or a one of these guys, a mattock, because we're going to need that for being able to sow our seeds. And I think that's one of the next quests that we've got. So here we can select either a hoe or potato seeds. And I'm thinking I might actually just make a hoe, and I'll go with the potato seeds, because do you not think that's a better way of doing it? I think that could be a much better way of doing it. We are going to need, though, some blank pans, and also going to need some flint. So let's see if we can craft one of these guys. So we're going to want an axe head, and oh, we've already got an axe head, haven't we? Forgot about that. We're going to want a shovel. Can we not do the same one? No. Okay. We're going to want a shovel. There we go. And I believe those are all we need to be able to make ourselves a hoe. So we'll grab both of those. Let's have a look. A mattock needs a shovel and an axe head, as well as a stick. And this should give us one of those guys. So we want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And there is one flint mattock. Then that. And we'll take the potato seeds, I think, because potatoes are going to be probably better for us. So we'll grab those. Very nice. And we also get some regular seeds, and we get some lettuce, which is going to be very nice, as well as a watering can. Oh yes, where do we get oh, we got the watering can from there. Nice. So we can go up here, and we should be able to fill up our watering can. I don't think we can do it in this. Yeah, we need to go and find a source of water, which means climbing up there. I don't like the idea of that, but I'm going to go up anyway, and hopefully we'll be just fine. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I wonder if there's actually anything up here. Like, did that do it? Yeah, that got done it. Good stuff. Alright. So that's filled up our watering can, so we should now be able to speed up growth of things, which is always good. And we now have some ground to be able to sow our seeds. I think we should be able to do this. So I was lucky enough to start off with 4 dirt, which should be enough to be able to start growing some stuff. Let's pick where we want to be able to do this. I'm thinking like just along here could be pretty nice. I think they would still do it. It is flowing water and all. It should be fine, but we'll find out. So if we do that, we'll give it a little bit of home. Then that's place down our crop sticks, and let's see if it becomes hydrated. Yeah, it does. Good stuff. Alright, so we want our lettuce seeds, and we've got our potato seeds. Lovely. As well as our regular seeds that we can pop on here. And we can also use our watering can, I believe, to speed it up. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, look, it's doing it. 29%, 14%, 71%. All the growth. All the lettuce. All the taters. Lovely. And we'll do it until we get to like 100% on some of them. And that should also allow us now to do some other quests. I saw some of the ones was to do with string and other bits. I wouldn't mind getting cobblestone though. Cobblestone's the main thing. I really want to be able to make a furnace. And once we get a furnace, we can really kick it off right there. Should be able to just click on them to harvest them. Yeah, good stuff. Got our taters. And we need a little bit more to get our lettuce. And we should be good. Actually, let's have a quick look in the quest book just to see what we have to do next. So now that we got those, we've got string and we've got Mary had... Ooh, we have to kill stuff. Ooh, well, that shouldn't be too hard. It looks like stuff's already spawned in here. So we got that one. As well as string attached. The first resource is beyond wood. Oh, I know how to get string. We're going to have to get silkworms. And we've already done those. Make a crook, get silkworms, plant them in a tree. Alright, so if we grab... And we're going to do this somewhere else. So if we grab one of you and we place it, let's have a separate place for silkworms. So we'll do it kind of around here, I guess. And let's get ourselves a regular seed. Or a sapling. We'll get a regular oak sapling. And let's go and pop it on top of here. There we go. And I'll build out the base eventually, but not yet. And we should... I don't know if the watering can actually works on trees. It might do. Let's give it a try. See if we can get ourselves a tree from this. And then we'll go get our silkworm. And we'll plant our silkworm inside it. And it will start infesting the leaves. And once the leaves have been fully infested, we should be able to harvest them and get ourselves some string. Doesn't look like it's doing a great deal. That's fine. We have got our bone meal. And I'm pretty sure the bone meal is there for being able to do this. As well as being able to make bone stuff, maybe. So, there is that. Let's grab a silkworm. We got a couple of silkworms, but I'm only going to use 2. Just to speed up. So, we'll do 1 there. And 1 there. Oh, we'll use 3. Why not? And now we basically just have to wait for that. And eventually... we will be rewarded with a string, but it's not it takes time. It's not a quick process. So these leaves are slowly going to become infested, and then they're going to spread around the tree and infest other leaves. And once that's done, we should be left with a white tree, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Well, the wood's going to stay the same, but the leaves will change to white, and we'll be able to harvest them to get string. And you can actually see here in the Whaler tooltip, it does say the infesting percentage on it. So this one's 52%, this one over here is 50%. It should be about the same, 54%, because I've only just put them in. So we just leave that, it does its thing, and eventually we'll be getting ourselves some string. How good was that? It even rhymed! So there is that one. And that looks like it actually gives us a sheep. Ooh, that's pretty good. As well as these guys. So let's have a look at Silk Sky Farm. We have rakes. We have basic planting. I guess for this I'm going to need stone. Yeah, rakes. If you've left any empty crop sticks out in your field, you may have noticed some weeds growing. If you're not careful, the weeds can take over the whole... Oh, does that give us mushrooms? Brown mushroom spores? Nice. Huh. What do we need for a hand rake? Because that could be really handy, actually. Get it? Hand rake? Hand rake is a stick and a fence. I like the idea of that. I might have to invest in one of those. Let's have a look. So we need ourselves some more wood. Let's grab a couple of bits of wood. There we go. So we want this. We wanted a fence. Get a couple more sticks. So there's a fence, and this gives us a wooden hand rake. Sweet. Alright, that's cool. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and place a door on here, but I'm going to do it backwards. If it's going to let me. Can I place anything on there? Oh, I can't place anything on there. Oh, that sucks. Looks like we can't do that. Okay, alright. Maybe we'll build it out a little bit. We're eventually going to change the way the house looks anyway. I might just pull it down at some point and rebuild it. Because we're probably not going to stay in this little house forever, are we? So, there is that. But let's just put that there for now. So, that gives us a wooden hand rake. That should do a quest for us. Yeah, and it gives us one of these. So we can either have 16 mushrooms. We do get mushroom seeds, which is handy. But I'm kind of a little bit more going towards the reward bag, because the reward bags can have some pretty nice stuff in them, if we're lucky. So I think I might do that. I'm actually going to read the rest of this, though. So if you have left any empty crop sticks into your field, you may have noticed some weeds growing. If you are not careful, the weeds can take over the whole garden. You can get rid of weeds either by breaking the crop sticks or by right-clicking on the sticks with a rake. Later on, you can mutate your crops to be more resistant to weeds. Yeah, okay. So, this should be a lesser reward bag or a basic one. Yeah, let's see what we get. So our first reward bag is pretty exciting. Hopefully, I get myself a jetpack. No, it's not going to happen, but maybe. Oh, we got some blood runes. That's not bad. Some runes of sacrifice, some runes of efficiency, and some regular blood runes. Hey, I'm fine with that. If you want to give me runes, I'll take runes. So I decided this time I'm actually going to stay outside. I've been trying to farm as many of the stuff that spawns as possible, because the hatchet actually does a fairly decent amount of damage. And that gives us, that does a quest for us, because we had to kill a skeleton and a zombie, so that's done that for us. As well as giving me some bones and some more rotten flesh, which is going to be useful later on. We can already use rotten flesh at the minute, I believe. We can make ourselves a drying rack, which is handy, because that will give us some cured meat, so we can get, we'll grab some of these. We'll make ourselves a couple of drying racks, maybe. Could be pretty handy for making ourselves a little bit more food. Let's place these guys up along here. So we'll get our flesh and we'll do a little bit of this. There we go. And eventually they'll dry out and become a bit of beef jerky for us, which is nice. Or zombie jerky. I can't see that tasting very nice, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? I've also been making this. This is like going to be a little bit of our first platform, because we eventually want to be able to build out. I'm going to do it with half slabs so we make sure that no guys can spawn on there, because we kind of want to seclude any type of spawning that we can have to a mob spawning room, so we can go, it's easier when you can control it a little bit, isn't it? So the best we can do that, the better. So we'll just bring this out a little bit like that. Cool. And I think I'll just put the last two right there. So let's have a look in the quest book now, because we did complete some quests by killing some guys. I've done this one, and it's talked about making a mob spawning room. You can read through that if you want. It basically says that you want it about 27 high with a hole in the middle and water going into the center. I'm going to do one a little bit differently, but that's a good one to be building. And that gives us a cow, a full heart, as well as a pot and a reward bag that we can choose from. Which one's going to be better? Well, a pot looks like it's going to require, and so I think pots require metal. So let's have a look. We want a pot which is made. We need to use a molten aluminium brass in a fired clay bucket to make a pot. Or we can be, adventurous and go with the reward bag. I'm going to go with the reward bag. It might not pay out, but sometimes they can pay out. Hardcore mode isn't enabled yet. Use /hidden module to enable it. Alright, I'll do that for the next episode. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and see what we get. We get 4 redstone ore. I don't even know if that's going to be useful for us. I'm sure it will do. But we'll take it for now. So that one does that, as well as getting ourselves some cow eggs. Yeah, nice. Alright, that's that. So that will give us some milk, which is going to be handy, as well as string attached. So we should now be able to do that to get sheep. So let's get ourselves another crook. Oh, we still got one. That's good. I'm probably not going to use the bones to make a crook, because I haven't gotten any. But So if we break this, we should get some string. Yeah. Nice. Alright, and I'm pretty sure the first thing we're going to make with this is going to be a sieve. Oh, one thing I did notice while it was nighttime, I had a zombie come along and he started uprooting all the plants. It sounded like a zombie was digging, and I was like, what is that? And I looked through the window and he was here walking across digging up all my plants. What's that guy doing? So he was the main reason I came out to start, destroying people. So we get a seed and sugarcane. Definitely going to be sugarcane, I think. So now give us that. And let's have a look at what else we can make. So now we move on to sifting, as well as resource grind to be able to make all of the types. Well, it allows us to get more dirt, doesn't it? Other things by using a barrel. We have the sifting, as well as relaxing to get fish and such. And this actually gives us, I wonder if that gives us, no, it wouldn't do that, would it? They wouldn't just give us an oven off the bat, would they? We'd need to make ourselves an oak sieve. Oh, that gives us a crossbow. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? How much do we need for a sieve? I know we need to make the we need to make, what is it called? The silk mesh. So okay. Yeah, I don't want you around my house at all. Please don't throw it on my dome. Oh, I got you. Good stuff. All right. Oh, that was really... I got some redstone off that witch. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take down the rest of this tree then. Every time I see a witch, I'm like, that's the end. Gonna die. They're just too strong. Witches are too strong. All right, let's take down all of this. We'll get a load of string as well as some more silkworms. I'm probably going to place another tree here so that we can get more of that. Good stuff. How much string we got? We got 22 string. Well, that's going to be enough to make a sieve, which is great. And let's pull down the rest of this tree. Nice. And does our stuff level up in this? I think it does. Durability. Stonebound. Yeah, skill XP. 90 out of 166. Sweet. So, now that we've got our string, we should be able to make our silk mesh. There we go. And that should allow us to make a sieve. So we need 2 sticks and 4 pieces of wood. Should be just fine, so we'll grab that. And it looks something like this. Boom! 1 oak sieve. Nice. Where are we going to place this? Probably in the house for now. Because, you know, there's bad guys outside until I can get some torches and light the place up. So that will do that. And with this, we should be able to sieve dirt. But we're also going to need a barrel if we're going to be sieving dirt. So there's another thing that we need to make. So let's have a look inside here. So we want to make a oak barrel, which is... I love how that just takes up the whole screen. Please go away. So this is oak wood planks with a slab. It's going to be just fine. So we'll make a few more of those. Get some planks. And... as if by magic, we have a oak barrel. Very nice. So that can go there. And that's probably going to do some more quests for us. Let's have a little look-see. So that does that. And miniature stones. Okay, so let's read through this for those that you don't know. Now that you have string, you can create a sieve. Sieves can be used to process many materials into other materials. To start with, you'll be sieving dirt. A lot of dirt. Eventually, you'll be able to make machines to do this for you. But for now, take the block you wish to sieve and right-click on the sieve with it. Keep right-clicking until it vanishes. In return, you will get something. Sifting dirt will give you stones, small ones that can be crafted into cobblestone. So, yeah. And what this guy allows us to do, which it might be explained in here, because I think we've done it. Let's have a look. The great ones have implemented. Yeah, okay. So we need a piece of cobblestone to be able to go any further than this. There's a rainmaker and a pig. Nice. But basically what this does allows us to add resources to it, and the resources will gather up and turn into compost. Well, they'll compost in the bin, so there's that. And I think what I'm going to do is make myself another one of these. There we go. Let's see how many we have in here. We have 10 in here. So, if I remember rightly, it was 9, but I might be wrong. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Alright, so I need 8. And you can see what I mean about this is going to take some time, because that's going to have to decompose. And then once it's decomposed, we will be given dirt. And that dirt can then be sieved to get ourselves small rocks. And dependent on what we sieve, depends on what we get from the sieve. So if we sieve gravel or sand, we'll get different things. So there's a lot of things that can be sieved. And I believe, if we have a look in the sieve, it should have in NEI what we can actually get. Let's have a look. Uses. No. Okay, let's try it this way. No. Redstone. Is it in here? There it is, yeah. So to be able to get redstone, we'd do dust. Dust would give us redstone, a 30% drop chance, and then such like this. So you can see we do it like that. And I think we can do it for dirt. So if we have a look on dirt and then have a look at uses, we should be able to see the ex nihilo stuff for it. Yeah. So this has a chance to give us stone, stone, which is good. As well as lots of different types of seeds. We can have grass seeds, sugarcane, carrots, spruce, pumpkins, and such. So it's always handy to be able to have loads of dirt so that you can use it to be sieving. And eventually we will be able to automate this, but we're nowhere near that just yet. So it will take some time before we're able to automate stuff. But once it is automatable, things will become much easier. As well as I've noticed that there is actually a mechanical sieve in here now, a automatic sieve. You know, it requires Invar and a fair few things, but that does sound pretty cool to me. If we could make one of those, I'd be very happy. So our dirt, turn to this, and we can now sieve it. And we will be given 2 little stones. See what I mean? This is going to take some time. And from doing all that, we actually only got 2 oak saplings, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to have to go around and rip this tree down, as well as sort out all these ones and our farming. And then we need to start worrying about food, because we will start running out of food at some point, which will very much be a thing. So we need to be careful of that. And, oh, look, it's doing a little rain for us. Nice. Actually, while it's raining, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some water. So if we put our barrel like here, yeah, see, it's going to fill up with water for us. Nice. And we're actually going to make a couple of these. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab a couple more of these and grab a little bit more, because you know that we need to get ourselves 2 source blocks to be able to make a unlimited water source block. So that should do that for us once we have the ability to actually grab any of that. And I think if we're going to be moving water around, the best thing early is going to be a clay bucket that we can make. So we would need some clay for that, and we need a way to actually cook it. But for now, that's going to do the trick, and we might as well do that just so, you know, it doesn't blow people's minds away. Because I know some of you are looking at it going, oh my god, it's definitely going to be a thing. Cool. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be that for our first episode of Agrarian Skies 2. We've done pretty well. We've got ourselves some tools, we've managed to get ourselves some mob drops, we've got some sheep, we've got some eggs that we can lay down soon. I'm not laying them down yet because I want to be able to make an area to actually have a paddock so that they're not going to be too close to the base. And we've managed to start doing some farming with this guy here from Agricraft, as well as start setting up a new little area for us to expand off into the abyss. Getting ourselves some water. What else have we done today? Got some water, we got a watering can, got ourselves loads of things. Let me know if you think it was better to go with the actual items than the bags, but I think the bags are, you know, it's a bit of a ballsy move because you could get stung. Like, we've got this blood magic stuff, but hey, you know, blood magic stuff's good because we would have needed glowstone and things and whatnot, so yay. Alright guys, and thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, as it's a new series. You know, it's in its infancy, so likes and all that sort of stuff really help it out. So if you could leave one of those, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always, and bye-bye.